Suggest we start recording. I guess we're doing that. Okay, hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Sarah McLean, and you are here for the Peace for the Soul. This is day 25, and I'm really excited to introduce you to our faculty member today. Her name is Marcy Westcott. She is in Blanco, Texas. She is not only a meditation teacher, she also brings mindfulness to workplaces, and she she loves to I'm reading this. She loves to practice personally and spiritual to enhance her spiritual life, but she also knows how to start where someone is and guide them through her coaching and personal coaching to help people bring more mindfulness into their world, whether it's through the world of work or through their personal practices. She's been she writes a lot. Her work has been published in LinkedIn and Thrive Global and Elephant Journal. And I'm so happy to have her here. I've known Marcy probably, gosh, many
A
years,
long time.
a long time. And I'm so happy that you're here today. I know you've just been through a lot over the last couple of months,
Been a
and I don't
journey.
want to get into your story. It's yours to tell, but today we're lucky enough to have Marcy share a healing meditation with us. So Marcy, take it away, share what you'd like to about your healing journey, and I
Uh,
know all of you are in for a treat.
well, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for that introduction. I am so thrilled to be back as part of the faculty again. It's an honor, and I appreciate the opportunity so much. And, the universe led me to the feast many years ago. And it was on the morning of that opening ceremony that I discovered Sarah. And so when the feast comes around each year, it really feels like a coming home. And so I always want to express to you, Sarah, how grateful I am to you for helping show me the way and enabling me to help other people find their way. And so today, our our meditation is going to center around the theme of healing. Now, I recently and am still going through recovering from a medical crisis. And, a crisis can take many faces. It can be physical or a medical diagnosis, like what I've experienced. It can be a financial crisis. Maybe it's a crisis relating to a relationship, possibly a loss or something like that. It can be a spiritual crisis. And so it takes many faces. But what I have discovered in this experience over the last 3 months is uh, what I have experienced was a situation that I experienced 20 years ago. I was given a medical diagnosis, and it was a very, very different experience then. I was not a meditator. I didn't really know anything about meditation. And so I found myself really embroiled in being hysterical at times. It seemed like it was one panic attack after another. And ironically, that situation 20 years ago was not nearly as serious as it was this time. Not having a meditation practice to be able to turn to, I tried hypnosis. I know hypnosis can be very effective for a lot of people. Unfortunately, it didn't work for me. And so this time I had what I like to refer to when it comes to my practice as my sanctuary. Our meditation practice can really serve as a sanctuary for us to be able to go to experience and process difficult or disruptive emotions. It's not just for a crisis, right? There are many times our practice can be euphoric. Maybe we have some type of spiritual inspiration. And so it can be just as powerful in the positive as it can be in a crisis. But over the last 3 months, it has served me in a way that I never could have imagined. Imagine being told 20 years ago that you'll never have, or you'll have a 5% chance of having to experience what you're going through again. So 5% seemed like nothing, right? So when that nemesis came back to revisit, it was quite shocking. But this time it was a very, very different experience because I was able to go to my sanctuary. And I think that really is what I want to share with all of you. Maybe you have experienced some type of crisis, whatever that face looks like. And our practice really serves to heal and to protect us and give us a place to go to be able to do that. So I had learned lessons around acceptance, trust, gratitude, compassion. I meditated in an ambulance. I meditated in an MRI machine. I was able to go to my sanctuary on the operating table, of all places. And I was able to turn to my practice at all hours of the day and night in my hospital bed for 5 days. So I think that, again, this is something that really gives us a place to go and a place to heal. And the healing for me has been incredible. It's been such a profound experience. And I'm now beginning to share this with my clients and my students. And the response has been overwhelming. It has really served to help me realize that, we all go through these crises. And if we can access the love and the compassion of people around us to help support us, that's probably one of the most important lessons that I learned. So today, the technique that we're going to use in our meditation is sutra. Some of you may be familiar with this. Sutra is the root word for suture or stitch. And so what we do is we stitch a powerful word or intention into our consciousness and allow that to take us into deeper and deeper levels of awareness. And in these deepest levels of awareness, this is where the most profound healing can occur. If you are a visual person, the way that we'll use this is you can envision a pebble dropping into a very still pond. And as it sends those ripples out, it's sending them out into our consciousness and taking us into that deeper level of awareness. Now, if you're someone like me who is kinesthetic, you can feel that sutra, that pebble dropping into that still pond and sending those ripples out. Maybe you are auditory, and if that's the case, you can hear it. Hear that sutra, that pebble dropping into the pond. Maybe it's a combination of those, or maybe it's all three. What I would invite you to do is to adapt this in the way that really resonates most for you. Make this your own. Make this your own opportunity to experience some deeper level of healing. And so what this will look like is we'll start by giving ourselves a few long, slow, deep breaths. And then we'll go through a very simple, short body scan. We want to be as comfortable as we can possibly be. Comfort is key. And so I'm not going to ask you to sit up very straight and lengthen the back of your neck and tuck your chin. If you want to do that, that's fantastic, but you don't have to. I would love for you to be as comfortable as possible. Now, if that involves lying down, I would say oftentimes lying down, as Sarah has taught us, can turn into a nap. We don't want to nap through our meditation, but if that's not the case for you and you want to lie down, feel free to do that. We will, once we have gone through the body scan, then we will move into dropping those healing sutras, those pebbles, into the pond, and I'll offer you these as we go along. And the sutras that we'll use are acceptance, trust, gratitude, and compassion. If you want to have your hands resting in your lap, that's great, or at your side, or if you would prefer to use a mudra, some type of hand position, feel free to do that. Once again, I would love for this to be your own. Make this your own practice. And once we do that, then you may notice with your eyes closed, you become more aware of sounds around you. Sound is never a barrier to meditation. So we're going to invite those sounds in without labeling or categorizing them. And then we will get comfortable and we'll start to meditate. So if everyone is ready, let's begin. Let's begin by getting comfortable where we're seated. And allow your eyes to gently float closed. If you aren't comfortable closing your eyes, you can shift your gaze down in front of you, gazing softly down in front of you. But if you can, close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Let's take 2 long, slow, deep breaths. And now you can allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. There's no need to control it or regulate it. Simply allow it to be natural. And bring your attention to the top of your head, relaxing your scalp, relaxing your forehead, softening your eyes, softening your whole beautiful face. Unclench your jaw, relaxing your mouth and your tongue. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Arms resting comfortably in your lap or at your side or in some type of mudra. Relaxing your chest. Relaxing your lower back. Relaxing your belly. Feel your weight sink into your cushion or your chair, feeling the support beneath you. Relaxing your upper legs. Relaxing your lower legs. Relaxing your feet. Feeling your whole body soft and relaxed. If your mind wanders away to a thought or a story, what someone else is doing, simply bring your attention right back here. Your breath and your body are a lighthouse, guiding you right back here to the present moment where we're repeating the sutras. Bring your attention to your breath. Once again, not controlling it or regulating it. noticing how it moves in and out of your body like a gentle breeze moving through the trees. And in this space, let's remember not to try too hard. Simply allow the experience to be natural. Come to the practice with a beginner's mind, free of expectations. If you become restless, you need to shift your position. Feel free to do that. Simply do it slowly, gently, and mindfully. And most of all, be kind to yourself. We have to be gentle with ourselves. Once again, focusing our attention on our breath as it moves in and out. And bring to mind a beautiful, still pond. And with each repetition of the sutra, you can see, feel, or hear that pebble dropping into a still pond, sending ripples out through your consciousness and taking you into deeper and deeper levels of awareness. We'll introduce the sutra, acceptance, seeing, feeling, or hearing, acceptance, dropping into that still pond. Trust, seeing, feeling, or hearing. Trust, dropping into that still pond. Gratitude, compassion. With each repetition of the sutra, we're dropping that pebble into that still pond of our consciousness. Acceptance, trust, gratitude, compassion. Seeing, feeling, or hearing. Acceptance, trust, gratitude, compassion. We'll continue to meditate like this, dropping these sutras into our consciousness. We'll do this silently for a little while. I'm meditating with you, and I'm watching the time. Acceptance, trust, gratitude, compassion. And keeping your eyes closed, you can begin to allow the vision of this still pond to float away. And bring your attention back to your breath. Noticing how your breath moves in and out of your body. Like a gentle breeze moving through the trees. And you can allow your attention to float away from your breath. Sit gently. Let the ripples and the silence settle in. And keeping your eyes closed as we bring the practice to an end, you can begin to give yourself some deeper breaths. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Begin to come back into your space. Getting a sense of where you are in your space. It's always important to come out of meditation slowly. So when you're ready, when it feels comfortable, with a downward gaze, you can slowly open your eyes.